Hey y'all, it's Taylor. I got to talk with Sherrie Austin, an Australian actress and country music singer, songwriter, and music industry executive, about her upcoming show for Tin Pan South Songwriters Festival. She will be performing alongside Will Rambeaux, Allison Nichols, and Jesse Rice at the Commodore Grill on April 3rd at 6 p.m. Let's see what she had to say. All right, Sheree, you are on with YALL 106.7. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing great. Just been running around in this crazy weather, doing the Tin Pan South party over at NSAI with all the writers and everybody jamming.
Oh, fun. How's that going?
Good. I'm not there now, but it was everyone was crammed inside trying to avoid whatever weather is coming our way.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Nashville.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so tell me, what exactly are you doing with Tin Pan South?
We have a show tomorrow night at the Commodore, and that's me, Will Rambeaux, and a brand new artist, Allison Nichols, that we're working with, who just got signed to Broken Bow Records, and Jesse Rice, a good buddy of ours, and I'm sure everybody knows that name from having written the song Cruise.
Yeah.
And, 6 o'clock, Commodore for us. And, we're trying to get a whole bunch of people out there.
Yeah,
we haven't done a Tin Pan show in a long time. It's been Will Rambeaux, who's playing the show, he wrote Wild One for Faith Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be doing that song tomorrow night. And I think we played one of the first ones that started when it started here. So we haven't done it in a while, so this will be fun.
Yeah, that's very cool. Now, you mentioned the artist, Allison, that you signed. That's to your company, right? Go Long Entertainment?
Yep, she's one of our artists we've been working with for a few years. And like I said, she just recently got signed by Broken Bow Records. And for anyone out there, they have Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson. So she's in really good company and very excited. And she's been working on music for her very first record. And she's incredible. She moved to Nashville about 3 years ago, and we started writing with her. And she's just really got a great, cool, quirky way of writing songs, a great personality. And she's one of the first Asian American country singers, I think, to be signed in Nashville. So,
well, congratulations. That is so exciting.
Thanks. Yeah, we're very excited. She's amazing, great singer. You guys will love her.
Yeah, can't wait to hear it. And you are a singer-songwriter yourself. I mean, just looking at your resume here, it's so impressive. I mean, you've done acting, you've released, albums, you've written songs for, Tim McGraw, Trace Adkins, Danielle Peck. So kind of take me back to how you got into all of this.
Well, I'm originally from Australia. I'm sure everyone can tell my accent's kind of screwed up, somewhere between Crocodile Dundee and Dolly Parton these days, because I've been in Tennessee for 30 years. My whole family lives here now. But I got my start back in Australia, and I kind of got discovered as a child star, and that led to a lot of doors opening for me over here. And so we originally moved to LA first because I was in a television series called The Facts of Life, and I was on the very last season of the show. They wanted to add a little Aussie spice to the show, so they brought me over. And I was only supposed to stay for like 6 months, and my whole family's been here, 36 years. So Nashville's the longest place I've ever, lived, longest town I've ever lived in. And I moved to Nashville after I did a bunch of acting and stuff like that, to be a writer, basically. That was my first love. It still is, the songwriting. And moved here and actually met Will Rambeaux, who I was just telling you all about, who wrote Wild One for Faith Hill. I met him at the #1 party for that song. And we started working together, and he produced my records, shopped me my first record deal. I was signed to Arista, and pretty much spent the next 10 years on a bus, living the life of a country singer and making records and touring the world. And then I kind of transitioned into being a songwriter for other people. I had to learn how to write boy country songs, and started getting songs cut by Tim McGraw and George Strait and Trace Adkins, and so started a whole new career there as a songwriter, and that led to working with brand new artists. And that's how we started our company, Go Along Entertainment, working with developing the new talent of tomorrow. And Will and I do that together, and we, work with these artists, kind of show them the ropes as much as we can. And so, yeah, I've ended up wearing a lot of hats these days. So I'm on the other side of the microphone more than in front of it these days, but it's really fun. I love, we both love working with the new artists and helping them get their start in town and helping them end up in the right place. In Allison's case, it was a record deal. So it's been a really great year so far.
Yeah, you sound really busy. You've got your hands in a little bit of everything. Out of all, the business aspect, the writing aspect, the acting, what is your favorite part? Would you say, acting's your first love?
No, I haven't done any acting since I was, in my teens. No, songwriting is probably my first love. So, and that's what Nashville's all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the song is the king, as they say. And that's probably, the reason that I love Nashville so much too, is it really does nurture its songwriters. That's what's so great about Tin Pan South. Everybody getting to hear, because the songwriters don't always have the spotlight on them. The artists are up there singing the songs on stage, and the songwriters are back there in those little rooms with a guitar, making that magical music for everybody to sing. So it's a great time in Nashville to celebrate that with Tin Pan South.
Yeah.
And so, and it's important to support our songwriters. There would be no songs without them. So, they're still trying to find ways to make sure the songwriters get paid more. There's some challenges there still to be sorted out. So it really means a lot to them when you come and just listen to them sing something new that they've written that they're excited about,
Yeah. Is this a free show that you're hosting this week, or can people still get tickets?
People can still get tickets. Yeah. You have to buy individual tickets this year for each show. So it's not like one ticket gets you in everywhere anymore. So they are doing it differently this year. So, but yeah, there's a link, and just click on that and buy a ticket and come see us. We would love to meet some new fans. And I think it would be great for everybody to come and obviously hear the songwriters that have been around a while, but also the brand new ones, new artists, songwriters like Allison Nichols, for example. Nobody knows who she is today, but this time next year, you'll have to pay a lot more money to come see her.
Absolutely. And I think, outside of Nashville, a lot of people don't see the hard work that goes into this business. They see people as overnight successes, and they don't realize how long they've had pen to paper writing these songs for years and years. So what would you say is a big piece of advice that you would give to someone that's moving to Nashville to pursue their dream in music?
It's to just be proactive. Write every day. Inspiration isn't something you just feel when you're in a mood. Writing is as much discipline as it is inspiration. So if you can mix those two together and get up every day, put your 10,000 hours in, as they say, write with as many people as you can, learn as much as you can, do shows, go to shows, network, support your peers, and just learn. Pay your dues. I'm a bit of a traditionalist in the sense that I believe you have to, learn your craft and get good at it. And you also need to live life so you have something to write about. So get your head out of TikTok and go and live some life. And go watch some songwriters and read books. It's all good for your brain.
That's very, very true. Out of all the songs that you've written, is there one that holds a significant importance to you? Which one is your favorite? I know it's kind of like choosing a favorite child. Too hard.
It's not necessarily my favorite song, but it was my most personal song and my biggest hit. And it was a song called Streets of Heaven that I wrote about my brother and a period in our life where we thought we were going to lose him when he was just a little kid, 4 or 5, I think he was at the time. And I just always really loved that song. It was a song that kind of felt like it came through me as opposed to just sitting down and thinking. It just really was true inspiration coming through. And it was one of my biggest successes as an artist in my career. So I would say that's up there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's those songs, with the honest lyrics that people connect with the most. I think you said it best. Get off TikTok and live your life and start writing about real emotion. So,
yeah, I know you've got to do both these days, but I mean, I think we could lean a little bit more into let's just look each other in the eye and listen to people. That's where the songs are, you know, people's stories. So, yeah, it's finding that balance, you know, for new songwriters. I know they've kind of got to do both things, you know, with social media, keeping their eye on all of that. But the best songs come from real stories, from real people and real conversations, and noticing what's going on around you, you know.
Absolutely. So tell us, what does the rest of 2024 look like for you? I know that you're going to be very busy.
Yes, well, it'll be a lot of writing. We're working with about 4 or 5 new artists here at our company that we're really excited about, that are in the studio making new music. And then also, I'm doing management now too, so I'm on the other side of the creative side as well. I'm doing both things these days. So the rest of the year is going to be full of shows and travel and writing and, you know, just moving forward motion a little every day. Trying to matter, as they say.
Hey, a little bit every day. Well, we can't wait to see, you know, everything that you continue to do with your company and your songwriting, and we're looking forward to supporting the show this week at Tin Pan South.
Absolutely. We hope to see everybody out there.